Bourbon has never been more popular than it is right now. Distilleries are building new warehouses left and right to keep up with the demand, and on this day in Bourbon Heritage Month, we wanted to take a moment to remember and appreciate a darker time in bourbon's past, the Heaven Hill Distillery fire.
These are just incredible fires that have spread to several buildings at the Heaven Hill Distilleries.
We say appreciate because thankfully no one was injured. The fateful day was Thursday, November 7th, 1996.
A severe storm front was moving through Bardstown, Kentucky with 75-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Around 2 p.m., as the storm rolled in, it's believed a bolt of lightning hit Warehouse I and started the fire.
The warehouse held 20,000 53-gallon barrels of anywhere between 100 and 125 proof bourbon. As the fire grew, you could see 300 to 400-foot towers of flames for more than 20 miles away as barrels exploded and the alcohol burned.
Firefighters were basically helpless in extinguishing the flames, as water would only spread the alcohol fire. The flames, which burned between 1200 and 1700 degrees Fahrenheit, kept firefighters from getting close enough to use a foam spray.
When the metal sides on Warehouse I toppled down, it sent a wall of flames into the air. The high-speed winds took the fire towards Warehouse J.
The tar roof ignited, and the wooden staircase caught fire. Warehouse J went from 10% to 90% engulfed in a matter of 3 minutes or less.
The momentum of 2 burning warehouses, combined with winds and trails of burning whiskey, made it impossible to save the next warehouse, Warehouse K.
When the first warehouse collapsed, it crushed barrels inside and started a river of burning whiskey rolling downhill to warehouses C and D. Within a 4-hour period, 7 warehouses in the original 1935 distillery building were lost.
The day started with 44 warehouses and ended with 37. 90,000 barrels of bourbon, 2% of the world's supply at the time, all gone.
Altogether, the fire cost the company $30 million. But the distillery was up and running for business the very next day, and they didn't have to lay off any employees because of the tragedy.
Jim Beam and Brown-Forman Distilleries both stepped up to help out Heaven Hill by distilling whiskey for them until the company bought Bernheim Distillery in Louisville, Kentucky in 1999. And to this day, all distilling takes place at the Louisville Distillery, with all aging, bottling, and shipping happening in Bardstown.
The more you know, right? The more you know about bourbon.